Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss Spectrum, a brief history on modern India, Chapter 5, Expansion and Consolidation of British Power in India. Previously, we have discussed in the Bengal Conquest Part 2 video, the Battle of Plassey and Mir Qasim and Treaty of 1760.
If you are watching my video for the first time or you have still not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and support me.
Now let us see about Battle of Buxar. First we will discuss the prelude to the battle. British East India Company thought that Mir Qasim would be an ideal puppet, but Mir Qasim belied the expectations of British East India Company. Ram Narayanan, who was the deputy governor of Bihar, was not responding to the repeated requests by the Nawab to submit the accounts of the revenues of Bihar. Mir Qasim could not tolerate this. Ram Narayanan was supported by the English officials of Patna. The misuse of the company's dustek, that is, trade permit, by the company officials created a loss of tax revenue to the Nawab, and local merchants faced unfair competition with the company merchants. The imperial firman to the British East India Company, which gave the right to trade in Bengal without paying transit dues or tolls. The servants of the company also claimed the same privileges for their private trade. The company servants also sold the dustak to the Indian merchants for commission. Mir Qasim decided to abolish the duties altogether. So the Nawab Company tussle started for transit duty, which led to outbreak of wars between the English and Mir Qasim in 1763. The English gained successive victories at Katwa, Murshidabad, Giriya, Suti, and Mangur. The Mir Qasim fled to Oudh and formed a confederacy with Suja Uddaulah, who is the Nawab of Oudh, and Shah Alam II, who is the Mughal emperor, to recover Bengal from the English. Now let's see the course of battle. Mir Qasim, Nawab of Oudh, and Shah Alam II on one side, who faced the mighty army of English under Major Hector Munro at Buxar on October 22, 1764, where the mighty army of English defeated the Confederacy. Now let's see the importance of the battle. Not only the Nawab of Bengal but also the Mughal Emperor of India was defeated by the English. So the victory made the English a great power in northern India and contenders for the supremacy of the whole country. Mir Jafar was made as the Nawab in 1763 and he agreed to hand over the districts of Midnapur, Burdwan, and Chittagong to the English for the maintenance of their army. British East India Company permitted for duty-free trade in Bengal except for the duty of 2% of salt. The Mir Jafar died. Nizamuddaulah, the minor son of him, was appointed as the Nawab, and the real power was with the Nai Subedar, who was appointed and dismissed by English. Now let's see about the Treaty of Allahabad. The Robert Clive concluded two important treaties at Allahabad in August 1765, one with Nawab of Oudh and other with Shah Alam II. The Nawab of Oudh, Suja Uddaulah, agreed to surrender Allahabad and Kara to the Emperor Shah Alam II, and he has to pay rupees 50 lakh to the company as war indemnity. And he gave Balwant Singh, the Zamindar of Banaras, full possession of his estate, while Shah Alam II agreed to reside at Allahabad to be ceded to him by Nawab of Oudh under the company's protection. The Shah Alam II issued a firman granting the Diwani of Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa to the British East India Company in lieu of annual payment of rupees 26 lakh. The provision of rupees 53 lakh to the company in return for the Nizamat functions, that is, military, defense, police, and administration of justice of the said provinces. Robert Clive did not want to annex Oudh because he turned the Oudh into a buffer state from the Afghan and Maratha invasions, and he made the emperor a useful rubber stamp of the company. The British East India Company became the real masters of Bengal. Mir Qasim, who was dethroned as the Nawab of Bengal, spent the rest of his life misery as a homeless wanderer, and he died in June 1777. Now let us see about the dual government in Bengal. between 1765 to 1772. The Robert Clive introduced the dual system of government, that is, rule of two, one by company and another by the Nawab. This was introduced in Bengal. Both the Diwani, that is, collecting revenues, and Nizamat, police and judiciary functions, were under the control of company. The company exercised Diwani rights as the Diwan, and the Nizamat rights through its right to nominate the deputy Subedar. The company acquired the Diwani functions from the emperor and Nizamat functions from the Subedar of Bengal. The company kept the Indian ruler as puppet, keeping the sovereign power in the hands of them. The Nawab was responsible for maintaining the peace and order, but he depended both on funds and forces upon British East India Company because the latter controlled the army and revenues. For exercise of Diwani functions, company appointed two deputy Diwans. One is Muhammad Riza Khan for Bengal, who also acted as the deputy Nizam or deputy Subedar. Other was Raja Sittap Rai for Bihar. The dual system led to an administrative breakdown and proved disastrous for the people of Bengal. Neither the company nor the Nawab cared for the administration and public welfare. Warren Hastings did away the dual system in 1772. In the next video, we will discuss about the Mysore resistance to the company. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and support us. Thanks for watching.